All right, here's under the sink. There's that black hose over to the left. Touch it if you don't mind, Wade. Is for the siphoning. And then in the back we have two valves. One on the left is hooked up to the siphon tube. That one needs to go align with the siphon tube to set that up. And the one on the right is to the fresh water tank down below. That one you're going to turn it opposite the line to shut that off. So we opened up the siphon and we disconnected the fresh water. Anything to add, Wade?
No, at that point we're good. Then we can hook this up to our antifreeze, but before we do that we want to drain the water heater and put it in bypass, and that's right over here to the left.
Okay, so before we do that, we're going to drain the water heater and put it in bypass mode. Pull out the lower door, then pull out the top door.
Yep, and then there's two tabs on either side of this track here. You just got to push those down.
Push the tabs down on either side to pull it out a little bit further.
Yep, just pull it out a little bit further, and then there's two valves here. So maybe I'll hold the flashlight so you can actually see it. See that top one there with the red line?
Yep.
It's pointing towards the tank. You can only turn those valves 90 degrees.
All right.
So just turn it with the water line.
Yeah.
And then same thing at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it because all those all those things are in the way, but it's the same style valve as up top here. It's pointing towards the tank. So when both of those valves are pointing towards the tank, that means it's in normal mode. When we turn them, going with the water lines, that just means it's bypassing the tank and not actually going into the into that water heater.
Can you point to the second valve? Where is it?
Second valve is going to be, that's why I say it's kind of hard this way when I do it, but
yeah,
it's right down here.
Oh, okay. All right.
So then again, we just turn them. You can only turn them one way.
Yeah.
It's just easier to do it this way, in my opinion. So now that those are pointing.
So the other valve is down there on the bottom on the blue line, and bypass mode is with the blue water, with the blue line, and the one on the top is on the red line, and bypass mode is with the red line. So toward the tank is normal motion, with the line is bypass mode. Right, Wade's putting the antifreeze jug all the way back in there and then sticking the hose down into it. Does the hose go all the way to the bottom then, kind of?
Yep, we just gotta kind of fish it in there is all.
I might put an extension on that.
Yeah, it might not go completely to the bottom, but again, this is where it's nice to have, if you have two people, they can kind of sit there and hold it if they need to, but
yeah.
For now, leave it there.
We're gonna turn on the water pump switch.
Yep.
And now
there's going to be some air in the lines when you first, even when you change jugs or when you first hook up, so it might take a second to really get the antifreeze start sucking out of the jug.
So turn on the one faucet.
Okay.
It's running pink.
It's running pink, so you're good on this cold side.
Yeah.
Do the hot side.
The pump is just doing the work for us. Getting a little bit of air. Now we're getting the water that was in the line. And that
Keep pink.
Going to pink, and that's all on jug number one. So we're doing valve on the right.
And there's pink.
And that got pink already. Now we're going to do valve on the left. Starts all clear.
I bet you
We are running out of antifreeze, I think.
Still got pink coming out. So.
No, we got pink.
Get on the hot side there as well. And then whenever I do a shower head, I actually always take the head off and drain the head out.
All right. I heard about that online, that the head can crack if you leave water in there.
Mm-hmm. Even antifreeze, you can it can still crack just because they might just be brittle enough to where they don't. Because the antifreeze that's in there will still freeze a little bit, but it won't expand like water will. So it still might crack something like this, but otherwise everything else is good when we winterize it this way. I have one of those on my master.
All right, shower's good.
Alright, here's where I might suck in some air,
Yep, he's holding down the lever after he hooked up gallon number 2.
You want to make sure you get pink out of all of those. See, there's
Pink
pink
eye.
there, but not pink here, so you gotta wait till
all
pink.
the way around. Looks pink now. We got hot and cold in here. This is a longer line from the water pump, so it might take a while, but not too long. All right, pink there. Should we check the jug or not?
Yeah, we'll just go here.
Left side, clear now.
And
Getting pink. Right side, clear. To pink. And then we're going to remove the handle in here also and pour the water out of the hose and the head. And even the, not even the water, the antifreeze. Just don't want anything in there. And put that back.
Yep, and then I'll come through now, and we have to put 2 cups of antifreeze down each drain trap.
Not the toilet.
Not the toilet. That's just straight into the tank.
So in the kitchen and in here and in the shower.
Yep.
2 cups each. The first gallon did the kitchen sink and the outside shower.
And we actually have a little left.
A little bit left. The second gallon did the toilet and the bathroom sink and the bathroom shower, and we still have a little bit left. So Wade's pouring a couple cups into that P-trap. Got to put some into the right one too, or is one P-trap?
This one is a straight one, and then this side's the actual P-trap. So if you pour it in there, it's going to go through the P-trap here.
So we only have to pour it in the left one on the kitchen sink. And for the bathroom, pour some in. Finished off gallon number 2. Gonna add a little bit more from gallon number 3. Fill in the P-trap with antifreeze. And that access panel is to get at the P-trap if something goes down there. Don't really need those seals because there's P-traps.
Alright. There we are with that.
You have to make sure that the shower doors are closed and latched before we hit the road.